Alright, so no introduction for the last time in 2023, so I'm gonna get to this news and this other one, Activision Blizzard news, as this came out almost 2.5 days ago, but by the time you guys see it, it's way, way old push news. This one's from Push Square, but the other one I read from before was from Game Informer, but I'm gonna talk really, really quick on this. You guys can skip to the duration point when I get to the real, actual video game industry news. Possibly for the last time. I hope not. But this chick, oh man, I haven't really talked about celebrity gossip news in a while, but it feels good to talk about it. So this one's Keke Palmer, ex's boyfriend Aries Jackson files for a restraining order, accuses her of fortunate bad word stuff. From Evan Rosen for New York Daily News. And I want to see the rest of the one. I forgot, man. Dang. And she's like 3.5 years younger than me. She's still really, really super pretty as fuck, man. I'm usually not really into black chicks, but man, this one's really, really super gorgeous, man. I would simp over her big time. Let's get into the rest of the news that doesn't matter. I'm playing some Ratchet and Clank news in the background because Rift Apart, because it has to do with InsomniacGames, Insomniac Studios. Not this part though. So this one, oof. 3 people besides SQC, Ludwig and another dude, Asmongold, says millions in Twitch charity stream donations allegedly never were received. This is a new report alleges that much as 42% of charity donations were raised through the stream, such as Ludwig, Asmon, and SQC, and I'm not going to be able to get to this news because next week and the week after I'm going to be off for a little while. This one was really badass news, though. I was really, really hyped about this one, man. You should know I'm a Super Smash Bros. Fan, so I had to jump onto this news real fast. So yeah, so this one says Super Smash Bros. Could be the Avengers of Nintendo's new movie universe. That one came out 3 days ago. It's from Jacob Segal. Oh, dude, I hope and pray to God if they do a Smash Bros. Ultimate freaking movie, it'll probably be purely in animation. There's no way in hell they'd be able to pull this shit live action. It's impossible. They did this in live action, this would be mind-blowing as hell. The only ones they'd be able to do live action is the human characters like Link and Zelda, even though they're Hylian elves, but they still have human shapes. That one, Samus Aran, Peach, Mario, is probably going to be the humanoid ones they'd be able to do live action. The ones that are like dragons and dinosaurs and animals, like the furry anthropomorphic ones, that would probably be really, really hard to freaking do in live action. And then the last one, man, this one was crazy. Gundam creator Yoshiyuki Torimanu says anime must not repeat Disney's worst mistake. Oof. By Primal. I don't know who Primal is, but this dude's got to be 85, 90 years old. He's still alive. It was in 1978 or 81 when they first started the Gundam series. It's wild. I'm just going to read the first 2 parts here, or 3 parts. Seems that Japanese creators are catching on a low performance creation onto the Western world. This is from Niche Gamer too. Particularly Disney creator of the Gundam, as of the Gundam recently stated that the anime industry mustn't repeat the quote worst mistake. Yoshiyuki Tomino, known as the original creation of the long-running Gundam franchise, interviewed that he shared his insights into the anime industry. He said that Tomino believes that the anime is a golden age of sorts, one that could easily be destroyed in the industry. I was following the footsteps of Disney. I hope to God this dude is legit right. Him and the dude that created One Piece and then the other one that Kira Toriyama, and they created the original Dragon Ball Z series. These are still living legends. And the same dude that made the Hayao Miyazaki, that made all the freaking Studio Ghibli movies. These are god-tier icons. They're literal gods when it comes to freaking the anime manga industry. If it wasn't for them, I probably would have unalived myself. Literally, I would not be here right now talking to you guys. If it wasn't for people like this that made anime manga, TV shows, and TV series when I was in my worst depression of all time when I was a 90s, early 2000s kid, I used to get physically bullied and harassed by a lot of people I freaking hated with a passion, and it made me a little bit of a bigot to certain people, which I'm not going to say, but let's get into the main meat and potatoes I wanted to talk to you guys about. That's all I want to do, the internet, pop cultural news, anime news, and Twitch ramen. Alright, so this one's the first one, the main 2 ones I want to talk about. It's the main reason you guys clicked on the video. Insomniac says they're saddened and angered by massive leaks. This is from 7-8 hours ago, not that long ago. Well, it's 8 hours ago by the time I do this video. Like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. This comes from William Shacklin from Yahoo Movies, and the other one's from... I know I had one from, what was it called? Game Informer, but I'm going to read from Push Square and stuff. They're a lot more informative in my opinion. Now, we can begin. InsomniacGames is waiting publicly for the first time since the hackers leaked over 1.3 million publishers' private files. Like all their in-game data and all that. That shit, I've never seen this shit in my life. The last time I saw this was maybe like 2012 or 2013 when Lizard Squad stole everything from Xbox One. They stole a shit ton of their files and they stole all their terabytes and databytes and gigabytes. They stole everything from Microsoft big time. And I heard something about Microsoft after 2026 they're not going to make video game content anymore. I feel bad for the fanboys, man. Oh, that stings. That makes my heart hurt a little bit. And I'm not even a Microsoft fan. I've always been a Sony fan and a Nintendo fan. Let's keep going. By the cyber attack, describing the internal aftermath as, quote, extremely distressing. InsomniacGames directly alluded to the publication of the gaming footage of the upcoming Wolverine game. By the way, I'm not showing any of the freaking leaks that came out. I saw some of that. Ooh, and there's no way I'm putting that shit in my video, because if I do, I know my whole channel will get destroyed. So I'm not risking my channel for that shit. I know it's out there on the internet. You guys can find it on your own. Wolverine game, assuring the fans of, quote, Marvel's Wolverine continued as planned. Publisher began thanking supportive fans, many of whom rallied around the hacking victims and the thread's comments before relaying the burden of the cyber attack inflicted on its employees. Quote, I'm both saddened and angry about the recent criminal cyber attack in our studios and the emotional toll it took on our developer team. The studio wrote, we have focused on it inwardly for the last several days to support each other, unquote. Excuse me. Insomniac acknowledged some sort of the stolen content currently making the rounds on social media into the deep web dark web. Oh, wow. I heard something about, I'll get it to the end of my thoughts using opinion speculation, but I heard some of the freaking developers, they got their freaking, what's it called? They got their freaking identity and everything else like shown there onto the World Wide Web, the internet now. So that really sucks ass for them. I feel really sad that all their personal information and their ID, their SSI is all in the deep web. Oof. Thank God I'm not in that position. I hope to God none bad happens to them either. Because they might get doxed and DDoS, and that's really dangerous real world consequences. Let's move on. Insomniac, I read that. Also beginning, we are aware the stolen data includes personal information belonging to our employees, former employees, and independent contractors. What? Ooh, that's really scary. They're posting. Well, it also includes early development details about Marvel's Wolverine for the PS5. Continue working quickly to determine what data was impacted, unquote. And that's their official tweet there. Oh, they're not playing around. This is real. I thought this was some publicity stunt. This is real life. Oh my god. Woo! That's bad. It says the Ricender. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Ricida. Oh, Ricida ransomware. I think that was the hacker DDoS group. Those people are scumbag asshole mother effers, man. I hope they get thrown in prison. They need to be thrown in prison for this shit badly. Ricida ransomware group took credit for the attack, claiming that they've infiltrated InsomniacGames within 20 to 25 minutes. My god. These people are absolute. I want to say it, but I can't say it here on YouTube, which sucks. They deserve a special place in hell. That's what I want to say. According to the group label statement, Cyber Daily AU, the hackers threatened to publish the stolen content if Insomniac and Sony or anyone else refused to pay its $2 million ransom. Oof. That's Australian dollars, so I don't know the currency on that. The group suggested that some of the data was stolen and some of the public dump allegedly compromised 98% of the complete set. My god. They're going to run these fools out of business. Probably not Sony, because Sony is like $1 billion company. There's no way they're going out of business. You have the freaking laptops, have their movie studio production shit. They're good. In addition to the Wolverine gameplay, the leak included files, Marvel Spider-Man 2, internal HR document, including 199 employee forms and termination docs, screenshots from Insomniac's Slack channel, and context from several other employees' PCs. Quote, this experience has been extremely distressing for us, as we heard. We want everyone to enjoy the games that we develop and as our players deserve, unquote. Insomniac alluded later to his players' assigned durabilities, quote, like Logan, Insomniac is resilient. Publisher posted Marvel's Wolverine continues his plan. Also, we're not going to stop. Okay, cool. The game is in early production. We will no doubt greatly evolve throughout the development, as do all of our plans, unquote. Yeah, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. Man, they took a big hit with this shit, man. They fucked their company up really, really bad at the ass. I didn't even know. I forgot Marvel's Wolverine PS5 was even gonna come out and release. This was one I had no idea this shit was happening. Because if I knew, man, a lot of the employees and people that got fired from that company place, oh man, I feel so bad for them. I hope they end up getting a new lawyer, a new attorney to fix the problems and situations. It's got to be a huge pain in the butt for them to be going through this mess. Can't even imagine the stress that they're going through. That's got to be breathtaking. They got to be shaking in their boots real bad. The CEO of Insomniac, they're probably okay though. Anyways, let's get into the next piece of news with Bobby Kotik. I remember when I was talking about the Dr. Disrespect when he was reacting to the whole Twitch thing that was going on. I talked a little bit about this, but I didn't go deep in the depth. So, CEO Bobby Kotik, Activision CEO Bobby Kotik, stepping down on December 29th, Blizzard Activision, yeah, in 2023. New year, new Activision. Some Steven Tablet, I gotta give credit to them. And there's the same ones I know in Video Games Chronicles on Nintendo Life, too. It says, quote, we all knew it was coming, but we now know this is the big day. Bobby Kotick's official last day at Activision says, oh my god, Activision Blizzard will be Friday, December 29th, 2020. That's the same day as my old man's birthday is going to be coming up. It's 29th. Cool. Badass. I don't feel bad for this freaking leech. This demon Paris Bobby Kotick, man. He only cares about money. That's literally only care about money and the freaking, what's it called, materialism and wealth in this world. He was friends with Mr. Epstein and Gil Bates too, so this guy is a literal demon in disguise, in my opinion. Says the news comes as forward as Microsoft makes preparations, changing the following: $69 billion acquisition of the publisher. Replacement for Kotik has not been announced yet, but Activision Blizzard executives will all report to Microsoft's game content and studios president Matt Booty on the internet. I forgot he had his last name. Let's move on. It's not only the change coming to the company's top brass. Vice Chairman of Blizzard and Kings, Humang Sakake, who is also leaving before the new year in January. Lulu Messerby, an Activision Chief Communications Officer, set to depart. A handful of other executives will be reporting to the new boss of Microsoft's transitions period. Now, hopefully I don't get a copyright claim for this one, because this shit was so good, man. I forgot what it was. Damn, what was it? This one was fun. Not this. Let's move on. Handful of other executives. Yeah, hopefully I don't get a claim for this. This shit was good. Handful of other executive report night, which will end in March 2024. Following that, it sounds like it's mostly the business usual for the majority. Bobby Kotik became CEO of Microsoft Activision in 1991, and it helped bring about the merge between Blizzard and Tamer in 2008. He's been the CEO of the group ever since. Of course, the publisher is a huge entity of the world of video games with huge names like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Candy Crush Saga. Forgot they owned that piece of garbage mobile phone game. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, and many more under its umbrella. Yes, they have. Got thoughts, views on any speculations. I really hope this dude. Oh man, he's probably gonna get a fucking golden parachute. I wouldn't be surprised. This dude's like a billionaire. He's never gonna freaking have to worry about working a day in his life. I hope that happens to him. What happens in that dude? I don't know. It's a fake fiction. In the movie The Hunger Games: Catching Fire 2, what they did to Donald Sutherland's character, Hunger Games 2. If that shit happened to him, I wouldn't shed any tears for this fool. He stole so many employees, developers' money, man. He stole so many video game developers' monies. They busted their ass tooth and nail, having to avoid time with their family and their friends just to work for this asshole piece of fucking garbage. Oh no. Just looking at him makes me want to barf and vomit, bro. And that's it. Thanks for subscribing to below cards on side. And to see you guys in 2024. Peace out, Disney. Bye. See you on the flip side. Stay safe. Stay cautious. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year Day. Happy Christmas. And that's it. Later.